whereas life is above these specific material causes. Hence, it violates the principle of sufficient reason, not just here on Earth. This would also apply in relationship to other planets, and therefore any aliens. Adding time in different locations throughout the universe doesn't solve the problem. In fact, if you see the series Foundations Restored that's put out by Colby Center, if you haven't watched it, you should really take the time to go through it, because it's a very thorough treatment of evolution. And then, of course, is the problem of the principle of economy. This is the fundamental problem. So the principle of economy, sometimes they call it Occam's razor, but the principle of economy basically states that the simplest explanation is the best. Another way that it's formulated is, do not multiply causes without a sufficient reason. The problem with theistic evolution is the fact that you have to, at every single, because you're going from a lesser state to a higher state of organization, and each time you take a step, that requires more organization. So each time you're going up this, God has to intervene and suspend the laws of nature, because the laws of nature are going to maintain this thing as it is. You have to suspend the laws of nature and then add an additional act to it, and that's called a miracle. So that means every single time this happens throughout evolution, there would have to be a miracle. It's the constant miracles problem of evolution. This doesn't apply just here, it applies in other planets. So this just gives you an idea that the principle of economy just doesn't wash in relationship to, or the evolution doesn't wash in relationship to the principle of economy.